Hello, everybody. It's your boy, Scotty Way, Dr. Curb here, and today we have another fantastic Super Smash Bros. Ultimate match. We are in Week 8 of GLEC. It's going to be a very exciting match for sure. Currently undefeated at the moment, and we sit playing Mount Union. Last semester, it was a 2-1 set victory, hoping to make that 2-0 today. I am not playing this week, so it'll be interesting to see where everything goes. We have not dropped a series or a set yet in GLEC this time around. We've had a pretty cakewalk schedule, if I do say so myself. Currently 5-0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6-0. We're 6-0 on the season at Week 8. So this should be fun. Getting into it, we are sending out Will versus the Mount Union Meta Knight. All right. Can I just do this? Hold on. All right, I mean, we're starting, I believe, so I'm just trying to get the game set up. There we go. Okay. Yeah, we're going to go Battlefield. I believe we're just starting. I don't know if this is a button check. It looks like a button check. Actually, we're sending in a Will on Meta Knight? Wait, hold on. Is this Will on Meta Knight? I'm not sure. I know this is definitely one of our players for sure, so. Very interesting send. Unless this is just like a button check and we just had Meta Knight picked. But yeah. Hope we're all doing well tonight, by the way. We're just doing a button check right now. I'm not sure what's going on. Yeah, they're gonna SD, get ready to go. And yeah, we're gonna see how today ends up faring for the Vikings. Starting off, you know, with a lot going on, we have to make sure we can stay afloat despite you know, having a good season last season, obviously, but we want to make that we want to make it to Waco, Texas for our LAN. So hopefully we can continue the momentum that we have right now and do that into this beloved squad in Mount Union. So yeah, I don't know if that was a genuine send or not. So yeah, I guess we are just doing Will on Meta Knight. It was an accidental send, I believe, from what I'm being told by Mr. Dreamus himself. So, yeah. If you guys are just joining us, I'm Scotty Wade. Not playing today, casting as I love to do. If you saw me yesterday, I was casting Rocket League in our playoff match against Lubbock Christian. Fortunately, it did not go our way, but cookie crumbles that way sometimes, as you know, we go just for back to a regular season match for Smash Brothers, pretty standard, nothing crazy. Welcome back from the ad break for our 4 viewers just coming in. If you guys are interested in some more Smash Brothers coming up, this weekend we will be streaming Helheim 2026, our largest ever event held at CSU. Around 200 attendees. It's going to be very exciting, and I want you all to stay tuned for that. It's going to be very exciting. We have lots of top talent coming out, like Karama, Louis Money, Dr. Curb. I mean, like, just all these great players. So it's like, it's going to be very exciting, and just got to stay tuned for it. So yeah. In the meantime, we're just going to be waiting right here in this arena, seeing if we can get this conflict resolved with accidentally sending in Will on Meta Knight. They were doing a 50 stock match, Will and Victor were. So it happens, but definitely just got to make sure that gets resolved in a jiffy. Do 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 do. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we got it resolved. I'm not sure what the end result was, but you know, should be resolved. Yep, Min Ditto. Min Ditto time. All right. This crew battle is going to be fun. This will be one of another one of the rare times we see the Min Ditto played in the Great Lake Esports Conference. Right now we have Riolu versus the Mount Union Min. I'm not sure who this is in particular, but we're going to see both our players tuned in, ready to go. No player cam this week, so just going to be chilling out with good old Scott as we see Will start off strong, putting this UMU Min off stage, and they're dead. Yep, just a good catch from Will, putting that Min down as we take the first stock in pretty quick fashion, as Will just looking to continue on the momentum he had last week against Central Michigan, taking home the MVP of that match and sending us into our undefeated NACE season. So yeah, hopefully we see Will continue doing that. This UMU Min trying to send Will off stage, trying to do a nice little Nair conversion, but not going to quite connect. I think they're just dead again. No, the Nair not going to time itself right, as Will going to reposition and look for their tried and true minion conversions. Not going to tech the forward throw. Not going to be the stock as long as they don't fall for the Randor. I don't think UMU knows about it actually, so I think they're okay. Just spacing back into center stage. Dragon Arm online for the UMU Min, and Will gonna miss the edge guard. It's okay though. Up smash gonna connect for UMU. Desperately needing to take the stock before Will gets more momentum, and he is, as another stock flies by for UMU as Will keeps just rolling this Min right now. Back throw gonna come out for Will. He's trying to take the stock and keep 3 on Min right now. Just doesn't seem like this UMU Min's really got that sauce, and that's probably it if he can just hit the Ram. Very close to an SD from Will, but not gonna see that, as Will holding all 3 and taking out UMU's first. Great stuff from Will to win in the Ditto and moving forward in this crew battle without a sweat. I wonder who they'll send in next. I imagine their ace is Karma, and they have a solid Zelda player. They have Karma. Let's look up this Union roster, this Mount Union roster. Smash Brothers. They don't have tags. Darn. Could probably find them on, like, I guess not. I guess they just don't have, like, their thing accessible. Alright, we're just going to wait to see who they send in next. They don't want to send in Karma too early because the disaster would result in, that would come suit would be Will taking a lot more stocks. Karma, very solid into Min though, doing pretty solid into Randor, the GOAT, in previous matches. So yeah, they're going to be picking stage, and momentarily we'll be seeing them compete another round. Hope we're doing well tonight, chat. It's been a pleasure being able to cast a lot of these matches, and I hope we see another banger as no one's picking anything. We're just getting ready to get into this arena in the next couple seconds. Will all 3 stocks ready to go as UMU ponders and ponders and ponders to see if they'll come in. And Karma is the one that comes out here. doesn't come back in. Changing their skin, maybe? Not sure what's going on, but we'll see where things go. And they're just going to come back in, get ready. All right, ready to go. Town and City is the pick here for Karma here. Karma being Mount Union's ace. Very solid player. Last time they played, they took me out, and then when I was out, it was kind of over. But like, we seem a lot more dialed in this semester, trying to get home that Waco title. As Mount Union's also fighting for a playoff spot in GLEC. They are the 8th seed in the they are an 8th seed in the conference right now. So if they can hold on to that, they will make GLEC finals in a couple weeks. So that's very important for them as well. Just trying to hold on for CSU's undefeated season. Overall, we have not dropped a game in any of the conferences we're in. So Cleveland State is trying to hold on and do what they do best, and that's just winning. Doing a great job at doing so much spacing around Karma's approach options. Karma just has not had the opportunity to really get in so far, as Will playing super hot and just spacing around all of UMU's options. Grab not going to connect there, but that's okay. Karma just going to get a megawatt to the face and drop another stock, as Will uncontested so far in this crew battle, taking 4 straight without UMU taking 1. Will also very familiar with how Karma plays. They do play on Wi-Fi quite a lot, so I know Will is ready to face pretty much this entire UMU roster whenever fit, as Will trying to get that early kill off of Karma with the down air, but just not going to connect there. Will getting a lot more challenge from Karma, throwing out a lot more of these aerials to counteract what Min Min is doing. The nair off the ledge is going to lead to the stock there, as Will getting a little bit overzealous with that spacing, and Karma just doing a great job calling it out, as Cleveland State drops there first. Nice connection there for Will, putting Karma back at the ledge. This position's been so uncomfortable. These charged F smashes are, like, while they haven't been punished quite yet, you don't want to get into that habit too early. Otherwise, Karma will just blow you up for it. Kirby is not bad at all at blowing up Min Min in that regard. I'm not sure what's going on right now. I feel like we're just going to get hit by that smash attack for fun. And that should be the stock if Will gets that. But Kirby has a lot of jumps, so it's very possible they just make it back. And they are not going to get hit by either of those arms there. Kirby, a lucky guy today. But rolling into that megawatt's going to lose that stock as Mount Union drops to 7. Cleveland State only dropping 1. Will playing on fire, very similar to how he played last week against Central Michigan in NACE. And just feels like he figured something out with his crew mental, as, you know, regardless of the scenario, Will playing super solid, just waiting for Karma to approach and do something silly. I love the passive playstyle that Will's emitting right now. Karma just not really finding an answer. Will using these Town and City platforms to their benefit, but Karma has FD now pretty much, and Will using a lot of these uppies in neutral. Maybe he's trying to do like the Dora Migi tech, where like if you do an uppie as you land, you get you get like instant access to your arms again, because like the uppie allows you to do that. I think Will's just plat camping Kirby right now, which, like, total respect, I understand, but gotta take the stock sooner rather than later. Once Karma gets that offstage interaction, as he does have right now, we gonna see Will drop the stock. Karma is still alive there. Great stock opportunity taken by Karma. Will on this final stock, taking 5 right now, but imagine with a 101% Kirby, you just want to take this out immediately. I know Julian wants to come in and take out Karma, but not going to happen, as that megawatt going to connect there. Will taking another 6 stocks to start off the crew battle, dropping 2. Karma with a great inhale off stage to get that second stock off of Will, but Will still having a stock is a concern, and I imagine they're going to send out their Zelda player. Will historically not the best into Zelda, so I imagine if I am UMU here, we're sending that Zelda out and we're taking Will out with it. So yeah, 10-6 for Cleveland State in game number 1. See our viewers in chat. Hope we are all having a fantastic night. I am Scotty Wade. Not playing tonight. I'm just casting. We got Potato Blue, Dreamless, Riolu, and Yashi on our roster for tonight. Corey is playing Overwatch, and I'm casting. So yeah, got a pretty solid night. Thank you all thank you all the people who have followed over the last couple days. We got Soy Griffin, Harmonious Dawn, Winter SSB, the Cheesiest Pizza, Weeble Wobs. We just got a lot of these Smash Brothers players following us in the chat for Helheim coming up, so very much appreciated. About to hit 800 on the account. It's going to be crazy if we can hit that before the end of the... One second. All right. I'm just waiting to see who they send in. Will taking 6. That last game definitely was a little bit overzealous. I felt like Will gets into this rhythm when he has a lot of momentum where he starts throwing out random options. Like these smash attacks in neutral don't really make much sense because Karma was able to like punish them and push Will off stage, which is what led to some of those early stocks getting caught. So for Will to balance that out, you have to just keep that slow pace that you have and generally make sure that you can override some of these options that come out from your opponent instead of immediately going in for the kill when you have momentum. I'm going to see the Captain Falcon come out. I mean, the Falcon is very solid. The Falcon's very solid, but this is Min Falcon, so definitely going to be a struggle for sure. We're just waiting for Will to SD. It's currently happening right now. Starting off strong, Will sending this Falcon off stage. That's just the stock. Nope. I thought Falcon didn't have a jump. He did. Just waiting to see if this Falcon player gonna do a Falcon kick. Taking that first stock with the F smash. Will gonna take 7 on the crew battle. Good stuff to Will right now. Dash attack going through Falcon side B. So gonna get the Brandor 2. Will taking 8. One more stock would be 9. 8's the Falcon trying to get the stock, doing anything to make it work. Will fishing for the grab here. That could be the stock. The knee is gonna connect, but the tech is coming out for Will. Great tech here. We just see Will riding this momentum, continuing the dominance we've seen from him in these last couple weeks. Nair, that should be it. No, not going to get the second Nair. Not going to get the up tilt from... The F smash going to come out and take it, though, I think. If Will could get this edge guard, it's good to go, and that's going to be it, though. As Will, going to get this, hopefully, please. No, he's not going to get the kill there. The Megawatt not quite killing. It's a little bit stale at this point. Back air going to send Will off stage, but that's not going to be enough. He's going to need something special here. The up tilt is going to connect. Down air going to send Falcon off stage, but not quite, as he's going to jump into a Megawatt and die. Will holding onto that one stock and taking down another 3 off of UMU as he's just rolling this crew. All right. So yeah, Will taking 9. This was supposed to be Julian's show right now, but seems like Will's just wants to start and get this crew battle done and over with. And right now, Will playing like he did last week. So much momentum on his side. Playing very, very well. All they have left is that Zelda, so we're just waiting and seeing how that goes. All right. Zelda is out. I thought they should have sent this earlier. The Will, again, not the greatest into Zelda. Very solid into Captain Falcon, so that's why I was a little taken off guard a little bit with how that send came out. As, you know, very, very peculiar matchup for sure. Zelda having a lot of the spacing tools to kind of deal with Min, but at the same time not having the greatest advantage state or disadvantage state. Like, Zelda like can zone, but like, how does she get really anything going if she doesn't have that lightning kick? Because we're gonna see it come out. Will can't be committing to these smash attacks as much, otherwise Zelda is just gonna kind of send Will off. The up B as well, pressuring Will up front. This could just be the stock outright, as you know, UMU finding a little bit more footing than they have thus far, trying to take out CSU's first player. We've still got like Dreamless, Yashi, and Potato Blue on deck, and right now doing a great job. That air dodge could have been the stock there for Will, but the side B from UMU gonna save him. Not for long though, that Up's gonna take it. UMU finally taking out Will. But Will took 9. Very solid start, and no. Yeah, so we're just waiting. I assume we're sending a Julian, but, you know, assumptions can only go so far. Sending in, I think we just accidentally didn't send in somebody. We are sending in Michael! Michael's here! I didn't know Michael was here. Okay. I messed with the send. MJB, the glorious hero player, coming in to take down UMU's final player in this first match. Michael, we've seen a couple of appearances from him this season, but not too many on the stream, so it's awesome to see him come in and have some fun here, as Hero does pretty solid into Zelda, despite like Zelda having those reflectors and, you know, just annoyance with these projectiles. Michael being pretty experienced in this matchup, playing this matchup quite a bit in the lab, so I imagine he's just willing to take that experience out right here, right now, starting out, getting the oomph, but he has to be a little bit careful here despite having all of his buffs. I mean, if he has Psych Up and Oomph, but this Zelda player is doing a great job at spacing around all of Michael's tools. Michael probably isn't too warm yet either, so I imagine just a little bit more time to adjust. Kaboom going to come out and connect, but so is that side B from Zelda. Is Michael around 100% right now? He can't take another meat hit from Zelda. Lightning Kick is going to do it. Forward smash not quite good. DI coming out from Michael as doing a great job with the spacing. Not really allowing Michael a chance to get in and do much work. But the forward tilt going to come out. Psych Up online. So is that forward smash, but not going to crit, unfortunately, for that shield break, as Michael's going to drop the first stock of his in this match. Cleveland State up 8-3. Just playing a lot slower now with all of these projectiles. Good bait and the roll read coming out from Michael to take that stock with the jabs. Very solid stuff. Michael feeling a lot more like himself. Anytime he loses a stock, you always just see Michael ramp it up in difficulty for the opponent. He has no jump. He's going to die. That's unfortunate. But, you know, my words ring true, I would say. Michael having the moments where he can do so much damage, but, you know, silly things like that do just happen, and it happens. So we're not going to, like, worry about it at all. Imagine we'll be seeing more of Michael, too, if he wants that run back, which he usually does. Phantom coming out. Side B2. Down air was looking online. The shield break's coming out. That is a dead Zelda. And that Zelda's gone. UMU down to their last stock. Michael getting the F smash crit he needed to take that shield. And just looking to close this out without dropping his last stock. But a back throw is going to send him off stage here. Side B is going to catch that jump and take the stock. UMU still holding on with one, but after a little bit of tomfoolery with that SD, things have to wonder who will CSU send out next. Victor on Fox. All right. We haven't seen this in a very long time. I'm not sure what we're doing, but, you know, it's the perfect time for it if we're, you know, if it's only one stock. One stock remains for UMU, and we're going to be sending out Dreamless on the Fox here. Very funny send, I'm not going to lie to you. Just looking to clean this up before any more damage is done. Very much of a struggle for a lot of these parties here, as Cleveland State starting off very hot with Will, but Michael just not finding the rhythm that he usually has and only taking two, but that SD definitely threw off his momentum, as Victor just looking to clear this up with his Fox, which we haven't seen in a hot minute, and getting hit by the lightning kick. Cleveland State 5-1 right now. We're not in any danger. I mean, this stock is going to go away in like a couple seconds. But Cleveland State just got to take the stock. Back air from Victor, not going to quite take that stock. All it takes is an up smash. That's going to come out there. Cleveland State going to take the first round. Going to go up 1-0 in this crew battle. looking very solid right now, but a little shaky towards the end there. So we just got to make sure we keep holding on going into game number 2 and not having the flubs that we did to end game number 1. All right, so 12-12 in this game number 2, and we are just waiting to see who we send out. We're gonna send out Dreamless Fox on the Kirby. All right, we're going to be starting off with Dreamless on Fox. I think we're trolling, but the Fox is still, like, his 4th best character, I would say. I'd say his Falco's better, like, on average at the current moment. But Fox being one of his more solid characters. Karma, the ace of this crew battle. That parry is kind of crazy. The up smash going to come out, take it too. Okay. So he's just kind of checking in with the team there on the sends. They were trying to call out a mind game with this Fox pick because no one's really comfortable with Zelda outside of Julian. And, which I don't know why they wouldn't just start him, but it's okay. Gonna get hit by that up smash, try to stall it out with a reflect. Not gonna quite run it in Victor's favor. Back air coming out too. Karma not gonna get the 2-frame with that down smash, but I like that idea. As Dreamless just trying to get the stock without dropping his first. Gonna do it there though, as the 2-frame going to connect this time. Might have been holding down on that up B, as this Fox not looking as strong. We might be calling it Celtic Shack, as Dreamless trying to take more away and keep this momentum alive. He's dead. He's got pineappled. Karma gonna do another excellent inhale here and move another mile and taking another stock. Cleveland State having the deficit for the first time this set. Yeah, I mean, Dreamless Fox not going to win the gambit on the counter pick. But if he can take one more, we can just send in Julian, and that would be very nice. But if not, Julian can come in anyway as one of the best people on this team against Kirby. Back air, barely not going to take it. Good DI coming out from Karma. Dreamless desperately needs to take this stock here so Julian doesn't have his work cut out for him. He's 3-stocked Karma on many occasions, but, I mean, it's just always better dealing with someone on one stock than 2. The up smash going to come out there. That's going to be a little bit too risky as Cleveland State going to go down 9-11 to Mount Union. A little bit of trouble here for the Vikings, but you know, we have a Potato Blue, and this Potato Blue fella is super solid into Kirby, so we'll see how it works out. Alright, so 9-11. I hope we're sending out Potato Blue this time. I really want to see him play. His girlfriend is here. Shout out Cell. Shout out Cell's friend Katie, also here just watching the match. Yeah, we just want to see Potato Blue cook. I really hope it's Julian. If it's not, I'll be sad. So I just want to see my friend play the game. Let's see the Twitch chat. No one. I'm alone in an endless abyss. Please be Potato Blue. The stalling is real. Please be Potato. There we go. It's Julian. We're going to see Julian come in. He's been prepping for J-Jaw. J-Jaw, you got to play him at Helheim. J-Jaw, for those who don't know, is the best Kirby player in the world. And he's playing him this weekend. Julian, very confident in this matchup. He plays Karma quite a bit at our local laser camp, which is in, I believe it's in Canton, ran by Retro Laser, so sign up for that every Monday. It's not Monday right now, but, you know, when you get the chance, sign up for sure. Julian, gonna get the grab. Will he get the combo? He will not. Karma just doing a great job shielding in time. Might have been like a timing thing from Julian there. Cleveland State facing a deficit right now. Barely not gonna get hit by that down smash. Karma has been playing super hot in this game, in this match too. Gonna air dodge into the down smash there. Down air gonna come out from Karma. Got to be a little bit careful, though, as Julian is not afraid to spike you if you get that opportunity. Parry not going to come out. Down smash coming out again from Karma. He's just looking to get the down airs. He almost got it there, but the up B going to clip Karma in the nick of time to save Julian. Just a raw F smash to the face, and Cleveland State dropping another stock. Julian probably a little shaky, has not played Wi-Fi recently, so down smash not going to connect. It's okay. We're chilling. Julian has to play careful here. Karma has been able to take these stocks super early. Outside of hitting that one combo, it's been crickets from Julian onto that regard. That's no jump. That's a down air. That's a stock. Julian dropping to his last stock of the match here. Karma's playing great, and CSU is looking like they're having more questions than answers right now, as Julian, for having done super well into Karma in the past, is just not playing himself right now. Feels like he's playing a lot more like frisky with a lot of these options, trying to fish for the grabs. Just his disadvantage is not as great as it usually is. Karma doing a great job calling it all out, with especially with these down smashes. Karma's been playing hot, and hopefully Cleveland State can find the answer. As Julian going to make it back. He needs to take at least one here. He doesn't want to go out with 0. He's going to take 1. And all it takes is a grab to really make this a 7-9 game for the Vikings. So Karma has to be careful. He's going to get hit here. Can Julian hit this grab? Yes, he will. He will take that stock in a jiffy. Probably a little bit frustrated with himself, but it's okay. Luigi can take 2 stocks in a jiffy, and that's what happened. Is Julian dropping 2, taking 2, going equal so far. Has 1 left, and we have Johnny in the back. We have Will in the back. So safe to say it's going to be okay for Cleveland State, but I imagine for Potato Blue, you just want to take more. So see if you can make a lot work with just 1. Karma just doing a great job, too, just holding on to all of that momentum and really making sure that, hey, you've done good to me in the past, but that's the past. And I am the present. Hashtag bars. Hashtag bars. Just waiting right now to see who our UMU opponent is. Setting up the Zelda. Okay. Julian needs today, too, to equalize this crew battle. But against a character like Zelda, you have to wonder, he's just going to zone you out. The UMU Zelda have been very good at that this crew battle, doing a great job at counteracting Michael with his disadvantage and pushing Will off to the edge a lot. So it's going to be an interesting bout for Julian. Julian just got to make sure he can hold on and take 2 as we get straight into it. Phantom's flying out, grabs as well. So we're just going to see Julian trying to get this grab game started. But I mean, like a 1 lightning kick, I think it's going to come out here. No, grab coming out instead. Not going to get the exact angle that Julian needs for a 0 to death here. At the percent needed for that up B though, so just keep that in mind as Julian looks to hold on. The down air not going to sweet spot, and Julian breathing a sigh of relief there for sure. Down B going to connect and catch the Zelda player from trying to do a Phantom. Good dash attack to send off as well. Julian looking a lot more poised than he did against Karma, but with one stock, how much can he do is the big question. Up smash, not quite going to kill here. We're going to start to see probably some of these F smashes and down smashes come out. Yup. Up smash going to come out. Be careful, Julian. The misfire is going to come out and take down the Zelda. What a way to take a stock for Potato Blue here. As Julian, I mean, he's probably satisfied with that ending. Is that F smash going to take that stock? But man, I mean, it's pretty hard to be discontent when you get something like that. As UMU holds on to his 2-stock lead, but Julian taking 3 and equalizing on his efforts for the day. So we have Johnny, Yashi, and Will Riolu in the back. Sending in Yashi, first appearance tonight. I imagine he's just coming in the cleanup crew and take out the rest of the UMU squad. I have to change stock count. No, I don't. I'm a chud. Johnny gonna start off with a nice little down air. Another down air egg lay, 60% for UMU Zelda. Another egg lay. They call him Mr. Eggley for a reason, and right now he's just playing very well with it. But the lightning kick coming out from UMU here going to send Johnny a little further off, but it's okay. He's just got to take one little hit, and that's all that matters. The up smash barely going to connect there, but like just only going to hit Yoshi's shield. Neutral get up smash. I'm looking for an up smash from Johnny. UMU just playing super slow here, and it's working out really well. The up B gonna take it, a little bit suspect DI. Cleveland State drops to 5 stocks. I'm gonna check if I'm needed. There's not a lot to commentate with Yoshi Zelda, guys. I mean, so long as we can get Waluigi the Zelda away, we should be okay. Bang. There we go. Getting the tech, the mistech off of the, I believe it's just a 1-stock deficit now. It should be okay. All right. with Waluigi out, they have their Falcon and their Min. So Will, if Johnny could just sweep, then that's okay. Sending in Captain Falcon here for Mount Union. He had a little bit of a shaky opening into Will, so hopefully it does a little bit better into Johnny. But Johnny, very confident and comfortable right now, trying to just clip and equalize it for Cleveland State. We've been down most of the series, or most of this game, rather. Most of this particular game we've been down, and hopefully we find our footing back into it, as Victor's Fox wasn't exactly the strategy, and Julian just wasn't prepared for Wi-Fi today, as Johnny just looking to hopefully get something going here. And amidst all of this Falcon shambonery, not getting these up airs, Falcon just getting ready with these combos. Johnny around that kill percent too for a nice Falcon conversion. He's got to take this stock and not play so skittish. Will has swept. Has taken 8. He's taken out most of this roster pretty well. With Zelda gone, I'm not too worried. But Johnny got to play a little bit less aggressive here. He's just not finding the usual Johnny strings we're used to him seeing. But the back air going to come out for the first time this match since being 12-12. Stocks are all but equalized, and Johnny just needs one egg lay or any sort of the measure of any type of move to really get started. Then up smash gonna come out, but down air going to save Johnny's life there, as Umu's Falcon starting to get a little bit more shaky here, as Johnny at 115. They just can't find the kill off of this dang dinosaur. These down tilts and all of this mumbo jumbo movement are keeping this Falcon at bay right now. Not really finding the answers. The now forward air, good wait for Johnny. Back air gonna come out, sending Falcon off stage here. Johnny doing a great job coming back from like early stock slump, like not like a slump per se, but just like having a very slow start and really finding this footing. Back air not gonna take the stock quite yet. Johnny looking to take this stock and give Cleveland State the lead for the first time in this second game, and that's what's gonna happen with the up air as Mount Union goes down to 4 stocks. If Johnny can hold on to the second stock here, we're looking super good. The down air gonna come out, forward air not gonna connect here. Johnny just looking to get this, looking to get the clip. He's gonna get it, double down air. Oh baby, Johnny's online now, sending the Falcon home without dropping a stock, as Johnny's looking poised to end this crew battle for Cleveland State with a 2-0 set victory on the horizon. And they have a min left, and we're very experienced in that matchup, so Johnny feeling pretty good about that outcome for sure. All right. What a turnaround for Cleveland State in this game number 2. A little bit shaky with our early sends, but Johnny coming in as cleanup, doing what he does best, and just keep on keeping on and winning when it matters. Johnny is on Fuego Loud. He's on fire tonight, and we're just continuing to see that action right now. All right. I'm just waiting to see Johnny come out against this Min. It's going to be very exciting. mean, Johnny just played that very well. That was super solid after that first stock. Do 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 bum bum bum. All right, setting in Dr. Mario instead of Min Min. I mean, it makes sense. You don't want to play the Min Min Ditto, so I guess you're gonna send out Dr. Mario. For ball knowledge knowers, when Wilford went to Buckeye Beatdown, he did lose 3-0 to Dr. Pato. So if Johnny does not get through the UMU dock, it might not be the worst idea to send out a different character from the Ditto. Is UMU's dock going to get started with about 40% onto Johnny. Johnny going to go to the green Yoshi as well. Just switching it up a little bit. Sending UMU's dock all the way to the skies here. Trying to get that down air again off the top, but not quite going to get it. As Johnny already putting this dock on a clinic as he's at 92% on this first stock. Johnny is playing patient around the pills. Dr. Mario on Wi-Fi especially has a lot more wiggle room when it comes to these pills. Like, it's harder to react to on average, so with like latency and whatnot. So just trying to make sure Johnny plays a little bit more careful at 90% about, so it's just going to take one to kill. And he's going to get that kill with the F smash as UMU falls down to 2 stocks remaining in this match. All right, Johnny is holding on to the stock at 1-54. Gonna get the egg lay into the down air. This Dr. Mario's been air dodging quite a bit in disadvantage. I feel like if you're Johnny, you could probably just sit there and wait for an answer to come out. All right, so UMU onto their last stock here. We're looking pretty scary here for Cleveland State. For UMU, that's just a dead Dr. Mario, actually. Not going to get the tech. Not going to get the win. Cleveland State holding on strong. Johnny just playing really well. Johnny gonna get the jab block, and the missed tech coming out from that Dr. Mario, and gonna spill the end of UMU's attempt at taking a game. Not gonna take a game this semester as Cleveland State moves on to being 7-0 in GLEC. Our final GLEC match will be at Helheim against Ohio Wesleyan. Tune in to see that happen. Thank you guys so much for watching tonight. It's been an absolute pleasure casting as usual. It's been a fantastic season for the Smash team, not having dropped a set all season long. So let's see if we can keep that momentum up heading into next week as playoffs start for GLEC. Actually, playoffs start for NACE tomorrow. So you'll see Smash play tomorrow on mainstream against Eastern Michigan University as we start our NACE playoff run to potentially make Orlando. That should be fun. Thank you guys so much for watching tonight. It's been a pleasure. I'm Scotty Wade, Dr. Curb. God bless you all. And remember, go Vikes!